Hi everybody, I just wanted to make a quick video in regards to my last post here on X, but let's go over Bitcoin and basically what Ethereum's telling us too. So we're seeing the all-time high being made here on Bitcoin, and we're making a lower high here on Ethereum based on the higher time frame. If you can really tell, we'll go out to, let's say, the monthly time frame. Notice how we're making a higher high here, but a lower high here. So that's bearish smart money technique divergence right there. So that's SMT that I talk about. I get that from ICT. So go study him if you want to know more information on that. But we can tell that we're making a lower high here, but since we're so bullish, I'm going to not pay attention to that as much. But if we go here to the daily time frame, we're consistently closing bullish, even though we get a massive pullback and it close back up higher. So we're seeing at the same time bearish SMT. So we're seeing a higher high here on Ethereum and a lower high here on Bitcoin. And we're bouncing between all of these ranges. So this is really where I want to get into the meat of the video. So we have this bullish fair value gap that's sitting here. So we want to pay attention. Do we get down below that and then continue back down into here? Or get down below this and reject it, close back up above and retest this area if we do get another big push here? Or do we just continue to reject this and go higher? So if we get back up above this high and we're still up here on Ethereum, maybe. So this is where I said, like, if in my tweet that I had there on X. So if we break below the fair value gap to create an inversion, that would be breaking below here, inversing this fair value gap and going lower, either on Bitcoin or Ethereum. Either one's fine. Or if we create bullish SMT for the long. So that means if we trade here and we'd stay up above and we're staying higher low here on these wicks, but then we come down here and make it a lower low. So we're making a higher low here on Bitcoin and a lower low here. We could use that bullish fair value gap to possibly go long. Not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. None of it. I'm just a guy that likes making these videos, all right? And that has some knowledge based on SMT, which is part of the reason why I got out in the last bull run. We had a higher high here and a lower high over here. So if you can see from December of 21, we made a lower high to March of 22. So lower high, we had a higher high here after we broke structure and we had a fair value gap. So that's why that's where I close most of my positions. You can scroll back all the way to then on my Twitter X account, whatever you want to call it. But anyways, this is just what I'm paying attention to here. To get more into other altcoins that I'm looking at myself, I'm looking at Uniswap. This one's actually looking pretty good in my opinion. On the daily time frame, we broke up. We retested this fair value gap and we started shifting higher. And now we go down to a 4-hour time frame. We're trading within this fair value gap. Personally, I would not want to see $11 broken right around here. I'd like to see this hold if we're going to continue this bullish order flow on the way up with the momentum. We're just having a pullback now. We got a lot of relative equal highs we could target up within there. And obviously, if the alt season does completely roll in as we're expecting, notice how we're getting these insane closures here on the alt rally here. So pulling back and continuing higher. I don't think it's out of the question to get up into here, up above this 800 billion, which could give us up to $1 trillion, up to $1.5 trillion, to possibly $2 or $3 trillion this bull run, in my opinion. So that would lead all these other alts to do the same thing. I'm liking DOT as well. So Polkadot here, this is a pretty good one. I personally do have money in this one here that I'm looking to go long on, possibly up to all-time highs, possibly $80 to $100 here. Looking to trim off some, about 800% from where we are now. Phantom, I don't have any in Phantom yet. I don't know if I'm going to, but this did have a nice ripper up on through here. And everybody loves Dogecoin, so we'll see where this one really wants to take us here on Doge. This is where I'm paying attention to. You can pay attention to. I don't trade trend line breaks. It's kind of like bullshit in my opinion. But if you want to use this, we can possibly get down in this fair value gap. I'd prefer to see that stay open as a breakaway gap, but to then continue up to potentially $21 cents to 34 cents, all the way up to $1, if not maybe $1.50 this bull cycle, or even up to $3. That's a lot. The market cap would be way too big then. That'd be a huge market cap for Doge if it does get up there. But it all depends. I mean, Elon could tweet something and then it could be a big rally up, but we'll see. We'll see on this one. And same with Super. Looking at Super here to see how far we can really rip up. Possibly $8 to $12 is what I'm looking at, if not higher. But the whole goal for me is to get my bag and get out, and then roll it possibly into like NFTs or something. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at there. And I'm going to call it quits on this video, not financial advice. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. So take it easy. Peace out. Love y'all.